She called me a phase, so I built a life without her. My name is Jordan Hayes. I was married to Vanessa for a little over 4 years. Together for 6. On the surface, everything looked fine, even enviable. We had decent jobs, never screamed at each other, and lived in a clean 2-bedroom condo on the west side of the city. I ran a small but steady home renovation business. Vanessa worked in marketing. You know the type: agency life, pitch meetings, rooftop mixers, and plenty of networking dinners that ran past midnight. In the beginning we made sense. She said she loved how grounded I was, called me her calm in the chaos. I was drawn to her energy, the way she walked into a room and filled it. She was always moving, always connected, always chasing the next thing. And I was steady, reliable, the foundation beneath her whirlwind. That's how I thought we balanced each other. But lately the balance had shifted. It was subtle at first, like our 3rd wedding anniversary. I'd made reservations at the same restaurant we had our first date in. Small gesture. Thoughtful, I hoped. She forgot. Said there was a last-minute birthday party for a coworker on some hotel rooftop. Sent me a casual text. Don't be mad. I'll make it up to you. I didn't. I brushed it off, tried to be understanding. Work came with obligations. But then her phone started living face down on tables. Her laugh changed, became short, polite, fake. Like the one she used at client dinners. When I asked how her day was, she'd shrug and go back to scrolling. Then came the day everything shifted. I came home early from a job site one Saturday afternoon. She was out on the balcony, sipping wine, phone pressed to her ear. She didn't hear me open the door. No, he doesn't even ask. It's like he's comfortable being whatever this is. Then that fake laugh. The one she used when she was pretending to enjoy something. She hung up when she saw me. Oh hey, you're home early. I asked who she was talking to. Her answer. No one important. The next morning I tried to reconnect. Suggested we take a simple day trip, just the 2 of us. Maybe head out to a winery or rent bikes. She rubbed her temples and sighed. Jordan, you're trying to lock me into some kind of routine. I'm not ready to live like we're 60. I just need to breathe a little, okay? I didn't know being with me felt suffocating. She walked into the bathroom and closed the door. That day something in me switched. I didn't make a scene. Didn't blow up. I just started watching. Paying attention. 2 weeks later, we were having takeout at the kitchen counter. I'd grabbed Thai from her favorite spot. Tried to create a little reset. She was scrolling through her phone between bites. I made a soft suggestion. Greg and Melissa are planning a couples retreat in October. Just a weekend. Thought we could go. She looked up and blinked like I'd spoken in a different language. October. That's months away. Who knows where we'll even be by then? Her words landed like a brick through glass. What do you mean? She put her fork down. Took that rehearsed breath people take when they've been prepping for a conversation. Look, Jordan. You've been great. Stable. That's not the problem. Then what is? Asked. She hesitated. Then said it. You're safe. The kind of guy I know I could build a life with. When I'm ready. But right now, I still want to have fun. Travel. Meet people. Not be stuck playing house at 31. I just stared. So what am I to you? She looked me dead in the eye. You're a phase, Jordan. Something I needed while I figured myself out. I didn't raise my voice. Didn't even flinch. Good to know. She looked confused, almost disappointed I didn't argue. Don't take it personally. I'm just being honest. No, I said. I appreciate the clarity. That night I began moving differently. I stopped asking where she was going. I didn't text when she stayed out late. If she said she had agency drinks, I just nodded. When she came home at 2 a.m., I was already asleep. At first she didn't notice. Then she seemed relieved. Like she had more air to breathe now. I threw myself into a long-neglected project, the old duplex I'd bought before we got married. I'd always planned to renovate it and rent it out. Just never had the time. Now I did. First step. Clearing all the junk she'd stored there. Boxes labeled future, filled with things she never used. I moved them to the garage. Then I called an old college friend, Natalie Pierce. She was an architect now. We hadn't talked in years, but she picked up right away. Wow, Jordan Hayes. Been a minute. I've got a duplex and a mess. Could use some help. She showed up that Saturday. With coffee, a sketchpad, and zero judgment. Weeks passed. I started sleeping better, eating better, even made it back to the gym. Then one Thursday night Vanessa came home, heels in hand, a little glassy-eyed. She tossed her purse on the couch next to me while I scrolled through flooring samples. I had a great night, she said casually. Daniel's hilarious. Daniel. Just a coworker. Agency drinks. Late night thing. I didn't press. But she did. Don't act like you care. You haven't asked where I've been in weeks. You told me you needed space, I said. I'm giving it to you. She scoffed. You're not even mad. Should I be? She straightened up. It's not like I'm cheating. Are you sleeping with him? She looked away. It's not about that. It's about me. I want to feel alive again. You used to understand. No, I said. I used to try. I grabbed my keys. Where are you going? To the duplex. Don't wait up. And I didn't come back that night. Or the next. Vanessa didn't call. Didn't text. I threw myself into the renovation. Demo days. Paint fumes. Dust in my hair. I slept on a mattress in the guest room. Natalie came by often. Blueprints in hand. Joked that I was a project dad now. Then one morning I got a message. From Vanessa. Just, hey. No follow-up. Then a few days later. Thinking about you. Then came the Instagram post. Beaches. Wine glasses. A new guy in her pictures. The caption. Making memories. Living life. I didn't react. Until she showed up. In person. The duplex. You didn't tell me you were doing all this, she said, eyes wide. Didn't think you'd care. I was just figuring things out. And I was just a phase, remember? She winced. I didn't mean it like that. You did. And that's okay. You needed to say it. I needed to hear it. Left. No goodbye. Weeks passed. Then she reached out again. This time she asked to meet. We sat at a quiet cafe. She looked smaller. More real. I was wrong, she said. I thought I was chasing freedom. But all I did was run away from what was real. I didn't build this new life hoping you'd come back, I told her. I built it because I stopped waiting. She blinked back tears. I thought you'd wait for me. That was the problem. I filed for divorce the next morning. Quiet. Clean. No drama. 1 week later she sent one last text. What if I told you I might be pregnant? I stared at it for a moment. Then replied. Are you? No. But what if I was? I didn't respond. There was nothing left to say. That Friday, Natalie brought over wine and pizza. We sat on the finished porch, surrounded by the life I built. You really did it, she said, glancing around. Yeah. Nothing speeds up renovation like heartbreak. Later, as we washed dishes, she bumped my shoulder playfully. You good. Better than I've been in years. She smiled. And that was it. No dramatic declarations. No grand reunion. Just peace. Weeks later, I saw Vanessa's mom at the grocery store. She looked at me with a kind of sadness only a mother carries. She told me what she said. About you being a phase. That was cruel. I've made peace with it, I said. She's miserable now. She made her choice. That night, Natalie cooked dinner again. We laughed over burnt garlic and bad pasta sauce. No pretending. No confusion. Vanessa said I was a phase, but really she passed through mine. And I never looked back.